Hey everyone, I thought I would film a little kind of update, I suppose, about Rufus at 6 months. I'm going to try and film this fairly quickly because it's nap time in probably about 15 minutes or so, but you seem to be in a good mood, don't you? So, I've never done one of these before about Rufus. I don't know why, but I just felt like I wanted to be quite private with him for quite a long time and that I didn't really want to share him, which sounds really weird because I'm putting him like online isn't really sharing him, but to me it felt like that. But you know, I feel like sharing a bit more, so we're going to do this update today. And I guess the major change or the major development at 6 months is the fact that he now sleeps in his own cot, in his own room, and he goes to bed by himself. Whereas up to 6 months, we were bed sharing and I would have to go to bed at the same time as him, otherwise he would wake. I know a lot of people are going to freak out because we co-slept together and we bed shared. But yeah, there's loads of ways that you can sleep safely with a baby. I'll try and find some information on it and link it down below. But yeah, so he's now made the move into his own cot and he goes to bed around 6:30. He goes in his little sleeping bag. I breastfeed him and then put him down in his cot, and he generally is quite good at settling and just going to sleep, which is amazing. I feel like I've got a little bit of myself back because I get an evening now. It's amazing. I'm like, oh, what should I do? I can work, I can watch a movie, I can kind of catch up with emails or have a bath. It's great, I love it. But the transition wasn't actually as difficult as we thought it was going to be. It took maybe about 4 days or something. And it's just, we're all sleeping so much better. He sleeps usually through until about 1, has a bottle feed at night time at 1, and then usually again at about 4:30 or something, and then next time he wakes it'll be the morning and I'll let him come into bed with us and have breastfeed. And it's just, oh, it's so good. I can't believe we didn't do it sooner. Part of me felt a little bit sad about the fact that to me it was a big move putting him in his own cot and not sleeping together, but it was definitely the right move and I felt like we're all sleeping so much better. He was previously waking at he was previously waking every 2 hours. It was like having a newborn, and yeah, we're just all benefiting a lot from it. He's also sleeping really well in the day. You're so wriggly! He's also sleeping really well in the day. He has 2 regular naps, one between 10 and 10:30, and he normally sleeps for about an hour, and then he has another nap at 2, which again is usually about an hour, and bedtime is usually between 6 and 6:30, so quite an early bedtime. I'd rather push it back, but at the moment this is what's working for us. And it also means that I get to do Grayson's bedtime, just the 2 of us, straight after I put him down, which is actually really nice to have that alone time, I think, for Grayson and for me. Another development we've had is that he is obsessed with my hair. He loves, when he's breastfeeding and bottle feeding actually, he loves to play with it. Sometimes he's really gentle and sometimes he'd just yank it, but it's his favourite thing. It hurts a lot, so I'm gonna have to start doing a lot more updos, I feel. But you love it, don't you? Yes, you do. You've still got mango on your face. Didn't get it all off. I think he also has 2 bottom teeth which are beginning to make an appearance. He's very dribbly and very red, but I don't think they're going to come quite yet because he's not miserable. He's pretty happy baby, which is nice. Another huge development at 6 months is that he is now eating proper food. So I am making baby purees for him and he's having 3 meals a day, which I also think helps with the sleeping thing. So he has 3 meals a day. Sometimes he has a lot, I think it's a lot anyway, so he'll have a whole little pureed dinner and then he'll eat a whole massive pudding as well, and then he'll go for milk. So he's got a really big appetite, but I do think that's another reason why he's sleeping so well is because he's nice and full. But he loves all food. I don't think I've ever given him anything that he hasn't particularly liked. I did one pea puree which he wasn't keen on, but he still ate it. So he just loves food, don't you? And at the moment I'm kind of letting him, because I'm doing a mixture between pureeing everything and also baby led. So I'm giving him a few little things to like explore and like chew on, and he absolutely loves toast. I never leave him alone with finger foods. Obviously, I'm always there right next to him to monitor him, but he absolutely loves toast. It's like his favorite thing. If he sees it, he starts like panting. He's like he just loves it. He's discovered his feet this month as well, which is really cute. I don't know how babies are that flexible, but yeah, he loves grabbing onto his chubby little feet, usually when he can see them properly, so if he's not dressed. He absolutely loves getting in the bath. I usually get in the bath with the boys, so it's like a nice bonding experience for all of us. But even when he's just in his little like bath support thing and he's having one by himself, he just loves it. I swear I could leave him in there for like an hour and he wouldn't even complain. He just loves the bath so much. He hasn't crawled yet, but he rolled quite early, I think. I can't remember how many months he was when he rolled, but he's been rolling for quite a while, and that seems to be his like mode of getting around at the moment. He could do back to front first, and now he can do front to back, and he also kind of like just shimmies around. So he is mobile, not very much, but I would definitely say that we're going to have to start just being more careful about what's around, being more mindful, because he can kind of get to things now. So I think I'm going to have to invest in a playpen soon. But yeah, it's exciting. I'm looking forward to him crawling, but I'm not sure if he's actually going to crawl or not. I think he might just be like a roller and a shimmier. We'll see. Generally though, he's just a really happy little baby. He's pretty content. He only really cries if he's hungry, or sometimes at night, obviously, to let us know that he wants his bottle. The whole like weaning onto a bottle thing was a little bit tricky at first, because obviously he's always going to prefer the boob, but I still breastfeed him in the day, and for his bedtime feed he just has 2 bottles at night time. And once we kind of discovered the teat that he liked and the formula that he liked, it's just easy now. But yeah, that's Rufus at 6 months. Oh, and you've got a little tickle spot down here, haven't you? Where is it? I can't find it now. Is that it? That's it. That's it. But yeah, I hope you liked this little update video, and I will see you guys all soon.